you have to feel for Hansi Flick in this situation because he's dealing with a very talented Lamine Yamal who's an absolute disaster and immature off the field. Everybody knows this because Lamine Yamal at 18 years of age has been absolutely spectacular on the pitch when available. But off the pitch, it's ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous because it came out that he used to, sleep with a ton of models and all this. Literally models exposing him, saying that he would have one scheduled each day so they wouldn't, crisscross. It was one per day, all throughout July when they had, their break in between seasons. And then Lamine Yamal, had a back injury, and then he's seen carrying his girlfriend Nicki Nicole all over the place and couldn't play. And now he's kind of falling out with his manager Hansi Flick. And imagine this, going from Bayern Munich when everybody is highly disciplined, and then most of the Bayern Munich players are usually in Bayern Munich, and all the German players are super disciplined. You never hear Muller having problems off the pitch, Neuer, all these guys, Musiala, Kimmich, all of these German stars, you never hear problems with them. The only one that you could really think of is Rudiger's antics, but that's on the pitch and he's messing with the other players, head. But Lamine Yamal is an absolute, Netflix, documentary type story off the pitch because he's absolutely having freak-offs, allegedly. But Hansi Flick's probably like, wow, I went from having all these German machines to Neymar 2.0. So that's why he's kind of having problems with them. And it's not like Hansi Flick isn't defending him because when he had his first injury of this season, he actually defended Lamine Yamal and saying he wasn't happy with the Spanish national team's handling of Lamine Yamal's injury. But in reality, it's just Lamine Yamal's off-the-pitch issues. It's not the Spanish national team. It's not Barcelona. It's the actual of Lamine Yamal. Him and his, discipline. Him and his responsibilities, him and his antics is the cause of his injuries because he had the back injury. Didn't respect the back injury because he's over here picking up another woman and walking around with her on his back, using his back when you're injured. You are Barcelona's star, man. You literally finished second in Ballon d'Oro voting, and you're doing all this. Man is absolutely moving as if he's already won 5 Ballon d'Oros and he's 40 years of age. We see more discipline from Cristiano Ronaldo, who has every right to go out and do what Lamine Yamal's doing because he's done it all in football. But Lamine Yamal has yet to do anything really significant aside from win the league in Spain. Champions League, he hasn't won Ballon d'Or, World Cup, any of that. Okay, he's won the Euros, congrats, but you're still 18. You've got a lot of career ahead of you, and you're acting as if you're already labeled as a top 3 of all time. Now, Lamine Yamal then gets a new pubis area discomfort, out for 2-3 weeks, and missed the Sevilla game, and he's going to miss the international duty with Spain. So as you can see, Barcelona and Spain got screwed over. So Hansi Flick coming out and defending his player kind of backfired on him because not only is he being affected after losing 4-1 to Sevilla without Lamine Yamal, not only that, Spain are going to miss out on Lamine Yamal playing for them. So honestly here, if Hansi Flick feels kind of betrayed and kind of like, well, I'm over here defending you and you can't even stay disciplined. Why am I defending you? Is genuinely what he's, going from because you got Marcus Rashford, you got Rafinha. Marcus Rashford, he was kind of moving like Lamine Yamal when he was at United, but now he's completely focused on football. I genuinely feel for Hansi Flick because he's probably never seen anybody act like this under him. He's never had these issues. He's used to having his players do what he says on the pitch, off the pitch, be respectful, not have all these freak-offs. But Lamine Yamal does not care. And apparently this injury, the new pubis area discomfort, might have, big allegedly, might have some sort of relation with, sexual transmitted diseases. And that could be related to him possibly being with maybe his girlfriend or maybe that month that he was hooking up with all these models that his manager was lining up for him. And he had the audacity to have that gimmick of, oh, I'm going to bring my whole family to the Ballon d'Or presentation because I'm a family man. Yeah, it's crazy. The PR training is absolutely there. I'll tell you that. But the more that this continues for Lamine Yamal, the more his career is headed towards Neymar's direction, being the prince that never became king, instead of becoming the next, Messi or Ronaldo of this era. And Erling Haaland and Mbappe will end up dominating, this new era that's coming up or that we're in right now. Now that Messi and Ronaldo are in the MLS and in Saudi. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about this relationship? Is Lamine Yamal in the wrong? Is Spain in the wrong? Or is Hansi Flick in the wrong? But anyways, thank you guys for watching.